Perfect. The recap is the LinkedIn audit, the Bob modules 1, 2, and 3 actually. A LinkedIn profile optimization, internship agreement, and personal development plan, and your reflection on week 1. I did like notice a lot of people have started putting that up, and a lot of you cannot get in. So let's try to do this by Sunday, and once everyone is in, let's ensure that we get them uploaded. I want to just go through like a retrospective of everyone, and we'll just keep it quick and short, of like 1 minute each. Like, what did you complete last week? What went well? What are you struggling with? And one action you'll improve this week. Starting with Marissa, because I can see you on my screen.
Um, okay, so I sort of did the LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
I'm halfway through it. What went well is that I actually got the hang of it.
Okay.
I knew what I was doing. One thing I struggled with was definitely trying to fit everything in one because I didn't want it to be too lengthy. So I found that tricky because I had to try and shorten it as well, but then the details are too good to not be there. So I found that tricky. And one action to improve this week was definitely to try and copyright better. So then I fit everything in perfectly.
Perfect. I know, I think copywriting can be a bit, I think it's a bit of a struggle when you start, especially with ChatGPT, because it gives you so much to write, but you want to keep it concise. I think it's all about, prompting it. So I think if you like prompt it well, especially now with the voice to note thing that you can do on ChatGPT, just so that it can keep your voice authentic. It's good.
Okay.
Perfect. Who do I see next is Annie. How about you?
Yeah, I'm like kind of same with Marissa. So I'm did the LinkedIn profile, the introduction paragraph, and but like there's so much to write, and I have to select like which I have to include and which I don't have to, and yeah, I think copywriting is a pretty big challenge for me as I think I'm not a good writer. Yeah, so I think I have to use more AI, but like AI is not a very perfect tool for yeah. So I have to correct something or keep improving about this point. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I think with Campus Life in the next few weeks, you'll get like training on Chat GPT as well. So I think that will help. But yeah, it takes time to like learn how to use AI even with copywriting. Perfect. Sounds good. Who can I see next is Vidhi. You want to go ahead?
Hi, yeah. So I did my LinkedIn audit as well and noticed a lot of areas for improvement. How to make my bullet points shorter, how to make it more interesting, how to fit everything in that one small space. That's what I struggled with, but somehow managed to do it. I think I can do better. Yeah, in the coming weeks, I think I will improve on it. And I'm also making my portfolio a bit better, a bit more engaging. So yeah, that's what I want to do in the upcoming weeks. Yeah.
That's nice to hear. I think it's like when you start slow, it's better you keep like building that up.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of mistakes and areas for improvement. So yeah, I think I'll get there.
Especially with your experience, like make sure everything is updated.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. I cannot see anyone else. So anyone who wants to go next, please go for it. Yep, go for it, Sorry.
Yes, hi. Sorry, I'm not turning my video on. The net's mess right now.
No thanks.
So yeah, of course, I went through the whole LinkedIn audit process. Now, I had already sort of extensively worked on my LinkedIn because I used to work in uni in the sort of CV review department or whatever. So I had a couple of ideas myself before. So I've already implemented a lot of things, but the major sort of point I still need to work on is just reducing the amount of descriptions I have for my work,
Mm.
because and it's a challenge because a lot of the work I've done just had a lot of KPIs to be met and everything. So I do want to, showcase that as well. But yeah, it's sort of a challenge to know which is more important, what is not, and to just make it more brief. But yeah, I'm still working on it, trying to see what's more important for my to reflect my work accurately.
Correct. And I think one tip that can help in this, like what you want people to know is like if you, for example, go to a company page that you might want to work in, and then you see their people and like what kind of descriptions that they use, because it's important to have KPIs that you've met. Like I think it's the most important thing in marketing, where you can show your results in terms of numbers. I think it really helps. So that's a good, if you want to ever, just research companies, see what people are putting on their LinkedIn, just so that you have an idea of what goes on it. Perfect. Who wants to go next? Sorry. Yep, go for it. Go for it, Perry, because I have to keep switching my screen.
I think another girl wanted to go first before me.
Oh, okay. Who was before you?
I can't see the name.
I think I,
yeah,
I
DM.
think I was, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So
You go.
definitely, thank you. Yeah. So like, definitely, I was working on my LinkedIn, and then also like try to put everything into this the introduction on my profile. But of course, like there's a lot to put in, and I try to like keep it simple, straightforward, and also like I did look into other people profile just to get an idea of what should I do with mine.
Yeah.
Yes, but like definitely it's a little bit struggling as this is my second language, and then I'm not really good at writing. So yeah, like that's when AI comes in to help.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Perfect. What about you, Perry? You want to go?
Yeah, so I'm always updating my LinkedIn. So I updated a lot of the writing, including the bio and my work experience. Another thing I did was I started actually building websites on Squarespace and Wix to kind of just get a bit of a head start.
Yep.
And I've kind of made a, I guess, hypothetical business based in Northern Beaches in Sydney.
Nice.
And it was like, yeah, something that correlates to who I'm going to connect with. So I just get a bit of a head start and get a bit more technical and creative. So that's something I've done over the past week, which took quite a bit of time. So yes.
That's good. And anything that you want to like improve this week, or something that you're focusing on this week?
Yeah, I'm just focused on probably finishing off my website and learning, probably taking time to sort of watch a bit more like of YouTube tutorials just to, expertise myself.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going pretty well with it already. So yeah.
That's nice. That's nice to hear as well. Perfect. Who else do we have here? Lipakshi, maybe, because I can't see anyone. Lipakshi, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. Sorry, I chose like a really loud location because I just moved in.
Oh,
It's like I can barely hear anyone. Um, so I've started like creating the main internship file and all the files within it. So that's there in the drive. I started the LinkedIn audit last week, and I still have a few things to add, like the headline. Um, I'm not sure about adding a featured work section at this stage.
yeah.
It would be okay if I didn't, because I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just starting. Yeah. I do have a few questions. I do have one question though. There was something mentioned in the last email about Bob module 1 and 2.
Correct.
What are those?
You didn't get the email, right?
No, I've just started receiving them. So it's like,
I'll sort you out for that. I know. You probably received the third week's email and not 1 and 2. I'll make sure to resend it to you. I'll do that. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I started opening my email like 4 or 5 days ago, and then I had to like immediately travel for like 2 days. So I'm in a state of confusion right now.
No worries. I'll send you everything and let me know if it makes sense to you.
Okay.
Perfect. Sounds good. Who else do we have left? Do we have
Avi,
who? Sorry, I can't hear.
Haley.
Yes, you. Go for it.
Actually, just like other people, I started working on LinkedIn, and I still have a bit more left. For example, the intro paragraph. Sorry, the profile description one, and also the banner. Or
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, because we couldn't get in intern email because it has all the resources like the background and stuff. So once you get in, you'll be able to access that better.
But maybe we can use other things for our banner.
Yeah. Have we covered everyone? I think Nathan, I saw your name. Do you want to go next?
Hi, sure. So, oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yep.
So, yeah. I think as everyone else did, I did my LinkedIn profile. I done this audit kind of before. So, but I changed like the headlines of my LinkedIn profile, but I haven't done the changing of my like introduction paragraph for the about my biography and stuff like that. And I also think I need to update my work experience, but I kind of sometimes forget to do that. So I might as well do it now if I forgot and procrastinate that all over again. So yeah, that probably will be done today. What did I struggle with is basically if I it's probably my time management and my um yeah, it's either time management or work prioritization. Like I honestly forgot to do LinkedIn audit like today. So that I hopefully will try to remember and manage my time and do my job well.
Yeah.
And one action that I improved, that's basically any mistake, any weakness I have, I improve any of these two things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Make sure that you have alarms set on, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Reminders and alarms. Perfect. Is there anyone else that we've got? Should I just move ahead now? I'll move ahead because it's already 4:20. Perfect. So this is our week 2 objectives, and by the end of this session, you learn how to present yourself professionally in front of camera, understand how people and clients work, and what kind of when you can contribute and how you should present yourselves in front of clients and professionals, because it's a very different environment from uni and just this casual way that we have right now, because it's something that we have to be trained in the upcoming few weeks. And you might think like why this matters. It's just that when you talk to professionals and people who have been in the corporate world for so long, they really respect when people show up on time, how you set up your camera, your energy, your clarity, and your confidence. And it just builds trust in the fact that you engage with them more professionally. um One thing that people do really care about is something that also Andrew cares about, is when you're punctual. That the fact that you join the meeting 2 minutes early. Sometimes what I do is just switch off my camera, join the meeting link 5 minutes before, and once people start coming in, I'll open my camera. One thing that people don't have is a virtual background. We want people to have virtual backgrounds even in meetings, just because we don't know what kind of environment we'll be in. And even though if you don't have the Campus Life virtual background, you can put any. Google Meet has a lot of options that you can choose from. So it's very important to have these virtual backgrounds, um, just because it Like you could be anywhere, your room could be dirty. We don't want any distractions. Just make sure that your mic is tested, even when like you don't know if you want to ask a question, will you be able to be in a position where you speak and you could be understood. So these are few things that makes you prepared for the meeting that we have. um Again, like I said, virtual background is just remove any distractions. Even if you're not using something, just use a plain background, which just shows professionalism, just helps the client engage more with you and not with your surroundings. Even with camera level, like I can see a lot of people are a lot of people are not in the eye level that we want everyone to be. It just, these things are very little, but they go a long way. You can see even in pop calls or when we do these campus life intern meetings, we're all in our eye level. We respect everyone who's coming in. We want to look presentable. And I know sometimes it's hard because you have uni, you have other jobs and stuff. But when you do join a meeting, make sure that your virtual background is on, your camera is clear, and you're just in the eye level of your client or whoever you're speaking to. Yes, go for it.
So probably we won't have to do this. Like probably if we have a meeting with a client, we'll try to keep it as professional as possible. But so semester's gonna start, and I do have a course that has the same time, like that's overlapped with this session. So to join, like overlap with our Wednesday session. So I might like I joined this meeting with my phone when I'm outside my class, right in front of the class. So it's gonna be a little bit less professional. So do you think that's fine?
So, for example, see, with the campus life intern meetings and the Bob, it's fine because you're in a group setting and people are engaging with Andrew, or for example, you're just learning here. This is more specifically, for example, you get paired with a Bob client or social star client, and you will have your meeting set at the time that works for you. So make sure you all set up times with your clients that work well for you, where you can sit in a room with no distractions at a time that works for you and them. So I think it's more for that time because, obviously when you get paired with someone, you both will have options to, like for example, I'm free at 3 p.m. So make sure at 3 p.m. is something that you can do with your camera on, where there's no background noise, and you have break in between, coming back from uni and stuff like that. So it's more for that, because I know Bob and campus life has to happen at this time, and sometimes people have jobs, uni, or whatever. It becomes difficult for you to have your cameras open. So that's no problem. It's more for when you have clients.
Thank you, I got it.
No worries. And again, this is also one of the things is lighting. Obviously, you don't want to be in a room that's very dim and it just weakens your presence. These are just showing up professionally, more engaged with your camera as well. These are some examples of good engagement is that, like you're nodding, there's eye contact, there's appropriate reaction. And especially this is something that I also like doing is when someone's speaking, like even though I'm sitting in a silent room, even though I'm not speaking, I mute myself just to, make the other person more clearer. That's something that I also do, and just put my cursor um, instantly on the unmute button, so it helps me just press it instantly, and it just makes it like you're engaged, because obviously this is for when you speak to a client who's obviously much more older professional than you. These are just few things to keep in mind when someone's speaking to you. Perfect. Going ahead, I think this is something that I've also learned at Social Star, is when to speak, because I love talking. Sometimes we just want to ask questions, sometimes we just want to give an answer. It's very important that before you speak, you position yourself strategically, and because a lot of you do not have English as a first language, just like me, sometimes it's hard for us to, have an answer ready in English. So it takes time. Be more strategic with your answers. For example, Andrew asked, what do you think? Give a structured answer. Don't just say it just because you have to say it. Think about it. Take your time and just be more strategic and position yourself well. For example, a client says, I need more, clients, I need more, I don't know, like followers or whatever, right? So you can also ask strategic questions, because sometimes clients don't know what they want. They want you to be more strategic in your approach, where it could be like, what's your goal? Is it so that you get more leads or higher conversions, right? So we have to learn how to speak when they ask questions or when they want us to answer. And I think the best way to start forming your answers is that based on our conversation is something that I love to use with my clients. Just reinforcing what they want, but also giving good answers, structured answers that would help them further. Does that sound good? Perfect. Exactly, like I said. So that goes to the next question is state what you heard, like, based on what you mentioned. This is something that clients love. It means that, you're highly engaged, you're listening to what they're saying, and you're not like just dismissing what they said. Like, even sometimes they would come up with things that might not make sense, but just so that they feel heard and seen, it's better that you say stuff like, based on what you mentioned, it sounds like we can do this. Identify the challenge, like try to find a problem, like what's that stopping them. It could be like, for example, I need more leads. What do you think the challenge could be? Is it something like their website is not working, like something's wrong? Like, try to identify the challenge and then give your solution. And it doesn't have to be, right at that point. You could be like, okay, let me, research a bit more, look at the back end, see what's working and what's not working for you, and then come up with an answer rather than giving a random one. I think it's better you do your research, try to solve it first, and then give your suggestions. How does that sound? Perfect. So basically, okay, so now next is where we try to, pitch ourselves. I know we did this when Andrew did the first Bob call. You all had like a minute to introduce yourself. I think one of the most powerful things that you can do as a marketer is learn how to pitch yourself in front of clients. And we'll do this more formally, but there's this e-traction process that Andrew follows. Where can you see it? I don't think so. Let me just zoom it. So basically, it's this document which helps you pitch yourself based on your target market. For example, like right now I can see Lipakshi, and I know that she's into paid media, and her target market could be a client that's into paid media or ads. So she wants to like form an introduction which people can be attracted to instantly. So something like, hey, I'm Lipakshi, I do paid media. So we have to form our introduction based on our target market as well. For example, Perry, like you said, you're working on websites. So something about websites. So you have to choose your keywords that could attract your, target market, and also like what kind of problem are you trying to solve and what's the solution for it and why they should choose you. So if you see here, it's something like, hey, my name is Momina. I'm from India. I have a background in marketing and paid media. I'm currently building experience in strategy and content creation, working with small business owners. I'm focused on improving how businesses structure their systems, and I'm here to learn and contribute. So this is a short, good introduction of, it tells people where I'm from, what's my expertise, what I'm looking to learn, and what I can help you with. And this is something that I'll send you guys so you can take a look at it and then, just try to build that introduction. And this would also help people with their LinkedIn bios as well, because it's exactly what people need to know about you when they come on your profile. But it's just a nice way, because when you go to like networking events, when you have interviews or you meet someone, it's the best way you can pitch yourself without creating confusion on what you do. You want to be precise. You can't say, I'm in marketing, because there's marketing is so big, right? You want to be specific in what you do. Is it content creation? Is it videography? Is it paid media? Is it website? So it's better you have that, your whole pitch ready when someone asks you what you do. Perfect. Does that sound good? Perfect. Now, basically, the next steps is that review the video that you recorded for your internship. I'm sure everyone has a video. Just see and ask yourself, was my camera at eye level? Was the lighting clear? Did I ramble? Did I sound confident? And then step 2 is that you fix it, you adjust your lighting and change your background to Campus Life virtual, like the background that we've given you. Use the pitch framework that I just showed you, and then record a 1-minute video that we can, send to our clients in a more professional setting. Does that sound good?
You see, yeah, we have to record a 1-minute video introduction, or we already did.
Yeah. We wanted to be with the way we use the pitch framework, just so that we can keep it short and send it to clients who would be interested in working with all of you. And just, being more professional about it, because whatever everyone submitted is more in a casual way and it's more lengthy. So we want to keep one that's more professional, that we can just send it straight to our client and they can exactly see what they want. Because what we do is, when a client wants an intern, we send them a form which says that what you need help with. It's like content creation, videography, photography. So we want you to have that in your portfolio so we can help you connect with the right client, and also they get to see what you do in just a minute in a more professional setting. Sounds good? Is there any questions at this point? Was I too fast? All good? Let me just... Is there any questions that you want? Everything's good and everything can be submitted by Sunday if that's not a problem. Perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
All good. Now, if anyone's having trouble logging in, stay put. Everyone else can just leave if they wish to, if there's no questions. Perfect.
Sorry, just to confirm, we're just sending a video to,
Yeah.
Is it to yourself or?
Not to me, to hello at Campus Life.
Oh, okay. Haven't I done that? Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
you all have done that. So you've all, I'm sure, submitted videos to get selected, like one of the processes. But we want something that's just short and under a minute, so we can just send that straight to the client,
Yep.
describing your expertise.
Okay. No worries.
Perfect. Thank you. Now let's get on to trying
Thank
to
you.
log you in. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So you three can't log in, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, even you can't log in?
Yeah, I mean, the only doubt I had was whenever I go to log in, it asks for password as well, right, with the email that we're using. So is there a particular password that's already set, or do we need to make our own?
No, you don't need to make your own. It's already set. Okay. Can you share your screen, Khanli, if you have the access to, or are you on your phone right now? Wait, I can't hear you. You're on mute.
So I scanned the QR code for Authenticator and the screen. Does it look alright with you?
Just let me send you a screenshot again and try that. Wait, I'll stop recording first.